What exactly do we know? Where in Abu Dhabi was hit?
Yeah, well, at an industrial site outside of the capital, 3 people were killed and 6 injured, those ADNOC employees. There was also a fire that took place at Abu Dhabi's main international airport. And the concern immediately here is that this may be the beginning of a spate of attacks by these Houthi rebels on the UAE. On Al Masriya TV, this is a Houthi-run station, there was a video aired. The UAE is no longer safe. That was the explicit message. Also, a military spokesman chiming in and telling residents of the UAE to avoid vital installations for their own security. The UAE, of course, reserving its right to respond, saying that punishment is forthcoming. We've already seen this ripple through the oil markets. We could see a big impact on the equity markets here in this region today. Also, important implications for the long term, not only around what we've seen positive advances in potentially resolving the Yemeni conflict, but also around Iran and Iran's potential role or support for this. Iranian relations with the UAE and Saudi Arabia had seemed to be improving recently. There are Saudi diplomats going to Jeddah for the first time in a while to kind of discuss Saudi-Iran relations. Unclear exactly what happens to that. Also unclear whether this will factor into ongoing talks about a return to the 2015 nuclear deal that are taking place in Vienna. Those are already fragile talks. And although they aren't especially about Iran-backed militias, obviously this is a big concern for players around the world.